Have you felt it? Not just the years, but the way your skin no longer holds you the way it once did. Your cheeks, a little softer. Your legs, a little slower. Your arms, less certain as you rise from your favorite chair. You stretch, but the stiffness stays. You smile, but the glow fades fast. You eat well, move daily, yet still something feels like it's slipping. And here's the quiet truth. It's collagen, leaving without a sound, without permission, without your consent. Collagen is not just for vanity. It is structure. It is strength. It is the thread that ties your skin, your bones, your joints into one graceful whole. It holds your muscles. It cushions your knees. It smooths your face and supports your spine. It even lines your blood vessels, like silk beneath steel. But starting in your 20s, it begins to fade. Slowly at first, like the hush before rain, then faster, year by year, until by 60, you've lost up to 30% without even knowing. And after menopause, the drop is steep as hormones shift and your body asks you to adapt again. That's why you feel it. The thinning skin, the creaky joints, the knees that wobble, the arms that bruise, the wounds that take longer to fade. You may ask, is this just aging? And part of it is, yes. But another part, a bigger part, is your body's call for nourishment. Not the kind that comes in jars or promises in packaging, but nourishment that begins at the root. This video isn't about false hope or miracle cures. It's about remembering what your body truly needs, what it quietly longs for, even if it doesn't speak. Because the truth is, you don't just want smooth skin. You want strong legs that carry you into your 70s without fear. You want hands that grip, arms that lift, a spine that supports you as you garden, dance, or lift your grandchildren high. You want skin that doesn't ache, bones that don't groan, energy that doesn't vanish by lunchtime. And yes, you deserve that. Collagen may leave, but it doesn't have to stay gone. With the right foods, the right movement, the right care, you can rebuild, not to be younger, but to be stronger, more radiant, more present, more you. So come with me. We'll begin with the truth, walk through the science, and end with grace. Because beauty isn't lost, it's waiting to be restored. And this is the first step. Before we talk food, before recipes or routines, we need to understand what collagen really is and what it quietly does beneath the surface of our lives. Collagen is not loud. It does not announce itself. It doesn't shine or sparkle, but it is everywhere. It is the scaffolding beneath your skin, the cushion in your knees, the strength in every strand of your hair. It is the whisper that holds your face in place and the firmness that steadies your step when no one is watching. There are 28 types we know of, but 3 that matter most as we age. Type 1, the foundation of skin, bones, and tendons. It keeps your face smooth, your cheeks full, your jaw defined. Type 2, found in cartilage. It protects your joints, your knees, your spine. Without it, walking becomes weary. Bending becomes burden. Type 3, woven beside type 1, in blood vessels, muscles, and the deeper layers of your skin. It brings elasticity, flexibility, that lovely bounce you thought belonged to youth. But here's the shift. By 60, collagen production has slowed a lot. You lose about 1% every year after your 20s. And after menopause, the drop is sharper, steeper, like falling off a cliff you didn't see coming. No wonder your skin feels different, your joints ache, your legs don't lift with the same lightness. It's not in your head. It's not a flaw. It's biology. It's loss. But not the kind you're powerless to change. Because even now, your body remembers how to rebuild. It just needs the right tools. So how do you know your collagen is running low? Your skin begins to sag. Wrinkles deepen. You see more bruises from small bumps. Your knees click when you rise. Your hair thins. Your muscles weaken, especially in the legs. Healing slows down. Cuts, bruises, even energy. And yet, with the right support, the shift can reverse. Not overnight, but steadily, gently. Surely, because collagen isn't magic, it's material. It responds to nourishment, to rest, to movement. It listens to your habits more than your hopes. And today, you'll learn to feed it. You'll learn to restore what time has thinned, not for vanity, but for vitality. This is where the real aging begins, not decline, but strength, not hiding, but glowing, not shrinking, but rising. Collagen isn't gone, it's just waiting for your invitation. And now, you're ready to call it home. Let's imagine something beautiful, not fantasy, but a quiet reversal, a return, a restoration. What happens when collagen begins to come back? Not in the way you might expect, not dramatic, not immediate, but subtle, sure, strong. Your skin, once dry and thin, begins to drink in moisture. It holds water instead of losing it. It smooths, softens, finds its glow again. Not the glow of 20, but the radiance of a woman who is well fed from the inside out. Lines that once ran deep begin to blur. Your cheeks feel firmer, your neck less creased. The dullness lifts. But it doesn't stop there. Collagen returns to your joints, like oil in a creaky hinge. Suddenly, your knees don't protest when you climb stairs. Your hips feel freer. Your back stretches without complaint. You move, not with the stiffness of caution, but the ease of confidence and strength. That sacred strength returns to your legs. You rise from chairs without bracing. You walk further without pausing. You feel a quiet power gathering beneath your steps, because collagen isn't just cosmetic, it's foundational. It's what holds you together when no one sees, when no one claps, when you're simply living. In fact, studies show that collagen, especially when paired with resistance movement, helps build lean muscle in older adults, not for vanity, but for longevity, for independence. Every graceful step you take in your 70s is built on the quiet strength you restored in your 60s. And there's more. Collagen feeds your gut. Yes, your gut. That second brain we often ignore. Glycine and glutamine, two powerful amino acids in collagen, help seal the delicate lining of your intestines. That means better digestion, less bloating, more energy, even a brighter mood, because serotonin, your happy hormone, is mostly made in your gut. So collagen touches it all: your skin, your joints, your muscles, your digestion, your clarity. Not with noise, but with nourishment. That's why this isn't about looking younger, it's about feeling whole. Because when collagen returns, you don't just feel good, you feel like yourself again, only stronger, clearer, and deeply at home in your skin. So, where do we begin? Not with potions, not with promises, but with something real: food. Not just any food, but the kind that speaks to your body in its own language. The kind that says, I remember what you need. Because collagen isn't found in the outer aisles of flashy packaging. It's found in the humble, the slow cooked, the time honored. Let's start with the most sacred: bone broth. Simmered from bones, tendons, and ligaments. Left to brew for hours, sometimes a day. This liquid gold is packed with collagen, gelatin, glycine, and proline. One warm cup a day can soothe your joints, hydrate your skin, and calm your gut. Make it at home with chicken bones, beef marrow, a splash of vinegar to draw out the magic. Or buy it clean, organic, unsalted, rich. Next, we honor the bird: chicken, especially the thighs, the wings, and yes, the skin. That skin you were once told to fear. It's one of the best sources of type I and Ferwook collagen. Grill it, roast it. Don't deep fry it. Let it nourish, not punish. Then there's beef, not the dry, lean cuts, but the ones with character: oxtail, short ribs, beef shank. These slow-cooking gems are full of connective tissue, rich with collagen waiting to melt into your stew and your cells. Even liver, often overlooked, is a powerhouse of vitamin A, zinc, and copper, all vital for building your own collagen from the inside out. And now we turn to the sea. Fish with the skin, salmon, mackerel, sardines. The skin holds type I collagen, the same kind your skin craves. And fish collagen is more bioavailable, meaning your body soaks it up with ease. Bonus: omega-3s reduce inflammation, keep joints supple, and skin dewy. Please, don't peel off the skin. That's where the miracle lives. And finally, the humble egg. The white and yolk offer the building blocks, amino acids your body uses to craft collagen anew. But did you know? The thin, filmy membrane between shell and egg is pure collagen too. So simple, so complete, so perfect. Bone broth, chicken with skin, collagen-rich cuts of beef, fish with skin, eggs. These are not trends. They're traditions. They're restoration. A return to strength, to softness, to glowing presence. Let your meals be your medicine. Let your plate be the place you begin again. Collagen doesn't only come from bone or broth or slow-roasted meats. Sometimes the body creates it when it's given the right tools. And those tools often grow from the earth, because nature, in her quiet brilliance, has given us plants that whisper to your skin, to your joints, to your bones. You can rebuild. Let's begin with the spark. Vitamin C. It's not just a cold fighter. It's the foreman on the collagen construction crew. Without it, your body cannot form, fold, or finish a single collagen strand. So eat your colors: oranges, lemons, limes, strawberries, blueberries, kiwis, even guava or a slice of ripe papaya. These fruits are sweet medicine. They brighten your skin, lift your energy, and support collagen with every bite. Next, let's go green. Dark leafy greens, spinach, kale, arugula, watercress, Swiss chard. They are rich in chlorophyll, that vivid green pigment, which boosts collagen precursors and shields against breakdown. They also bring magnesium, iron, and more vitamin C. Think of them as protectors in every salad. Now let's talk minerals, zinc and copper. They're tiny but mighty, essential for collagen structure and repair. You'll find them in pumpkin seeds, cashews, chickpeas, lentils, almonds. These foods don't scream for attention, but they work quietly, faithfully, in your service. And then there's sulfur, the unsung hero. It helps form the amino acids that build collagen from scratch. Where is it hiding? Garlic, onions, leeks, and all the cruciferous vegetables: cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower. Garlic even brings taurine and lipoic acid, compounds that protect collagen from breaking down. Eat it roasted, raw, or gently sautéed. Let its warmth work from the inside out. Now, look for red: tomatoes, red bell peppers, beets. These are rich in lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that boosts collagen and shields against sun damage. You can eat all the right foods: bone broth simmered, berries bursting with color, greens on every plate. But if your habits tear down what you're trying to build, you'll feel like you're chasing a ghost. Collagen isn't just made in the kitchen, it's preserved in the way you live. Let's begin with movement, not just for your heart, but for your skin, your joints, your spine. When you walk, lift, stretch, your body gets a signal. Time to rebuild. Resistance training, even light weights, helps strengthen the connective tissue in your muscles. Walking each morning feeds oxygen to your cells. It tells your body, this skin, these joints, are still needed. Next, let's talk water. Collagen is like a sponge. It holds hydration. It keeps skin plump, joints cushioned, muscles supple. But when you're dehydrated, even slightly, that sponge dries up, wrinkles deepen, knees creak, your energy dips. Don't wait to feel thirsty. That sense dulls with age. Make hydration a ritual. Add lemon, cucumber, or mint to make it joyful. Now, sunlight. Beautiful, yes, but dangerous if unguarded. UV rays are collagen's worst enemy. They sneak deep into the dermis, breaking bonds you've worked hard to protect. Wear the hat, use the sunscreen, even on cloudy days, even in winter. And if you can, walk in the shade. Let light touch your soul, not scorch your skin. Next, sleep. Not a luxury, a necessity. When you sleep, your body goes into repair. Collagen fibers rebuild, growth hormone rises, skin heals, muscles recover. Miss a few nights, and you'll feel it. Tight joints, dull skin, low mood. Create your evening rhythm. Sip herbal tea, lower the lights, put down the phone, and give your body the deep rest it quietly begs for. And finally, stress. Chronic tension raises cortisol, and cortisol is a collagen thief. It thins your skin, slows healing, wears down your reserves, but you can fight back, not with force, with softness. Deep breaths before bed, a walk among trees, writing down one thing you're grateful for. These little acts aren't fluff. They are armor. They protect the grace you've built from the inside out. So remember, collagen doesn't live only in your food. It lives in your choices, in the way you move, the water you drink, the joy you allow, the peace you protect. This is your daily devotion, not to youth, but to well-being. And every step you take toward care, your body listens. And it thanks you with strength, radiance, and grace that cannot be bought, only earned. You know what to eat: bone broth, berries, greens, salmon with skin, eggs with their quiet power. But here's the secret so many forget. It's not just what you eat, it's how you combine it, when, with what, and why. Your body is brilliant, but after 60, it needs things to work together, like instruments in harmony, not solo players shouting. Let's begin with a morning that heals: warm lemon water on an empty stomach. Not just hydration, but a signal. Wake up, repair begins. Follow it with Greek yogurt, topped with berries, a sprinkle of chia seeds, and maybe a small handful of almonds. Why? Because vitamin C in berries activates collagen production. Chia brings omega-3s, and almonds add zinc, your skin's silent ally. And don't forget green tea. Its polyphenols shield your collagen from daily stress. Now lunch, you don't need much. You need smart. Try lentil soup with spinach and garlic. Add a squeeze of lemon. On the side, a small salad with tomatoes, pumpkin seeds, and a citrus vinaigrette. Together, they give you vitamin C, iron, sulfur, and zinc. The four cornerstones of natural collagen synthesis. Dinner, make it count. Choose salmon or slow-cooked beef shank. Serve it with roasted sweet potatoes, sautéed kale, and onions caramelized just enough to melt. Sweet potatoes offer antioxidants. Kale gives magnesium, onions. They carry sulfur, which binds collagen fibers like thread to fabric. Then, end your day with intention. Chamomile tea. Dark chocolate. Yes, just a square. Magnesium, flavonoids, and quiet joy. This isn't dieting. It's devotion to your joints, your skin, your sense of self. But wait, there's more. Think in pairs. Collagen plus vitamin C. Bone broth plus lemon water. Protein plus sulfur. Eggs plus garlic. Zinc plus antioxidants. Pumpkin seeds plus berries. These are not random meals. They are rituals. They are recipes for resilience. And you've done the work. You're sipping bone broth, sautéing kale, drinking green tea like it's liquid gold. But there's something you may not see. It's what you're doing between the meals that might be undoing your progress. Yes, collagen is built in the kitchen, but it can be destroyed in daily habits, quietly, without warning. Let's start with the one that's hardest to admit. Sugar. Not just candy, but white bread, flavored yogurts, sweet sauces, and even fruit juice in disguise. Sugar binds to collagen fibers in a process called glycation. It hardens them, twists them, makes them brittle. It's like turning silk into parchment. Fine lines deepen, skin loses bounce, joints become stiff, and it all began with just one cookie. Next, sun exposure. We need sunlight, but UV rays penetrate deep, to the dermis where collagen lives. Too much sun without protection breaks down those fibers faster than time ever could. Wear a hat. Use mineral sunscreen. Don't wait for summer. UV shows up even on cloudy days. Then there's smoking. If you smoke or breathe it in often, collagen suffers. Nicotine constricts blood flow. Oxygen doesn't reach your skin. And collagen, it dries, thins, and dies early. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to protect what you've already built. What about alcohol? One glass of red wine, shared in joy. No problem. But consistent overindulgence drains vitamin C, dehydrates your tissues, and slows the repair your body tries to do each night. And sleep. Let's talk about it. It's not just beauty rest, it's collagen's prime time. When you sleep deeply, growth hormone rises, cells renew, muscles rebuild, skin tightens, quietly, in the dark. But when you scroll at midnight, toss at 2 a.m., wake groggy, your body misses its healing window. Even one bad night shows on your face. Now stress, the silent thief, cortisol, the stress hormone, literally breaks down collagen. You don't need a perfect life to build collagen, you just need rhythm. A few quiet rituals, repeated with care, not for the world, but for you. Because the body listens, every day, and what it hears most is not the collagen powder or the latest product, but how you live, how you move, how you rest. So let's begin, not with big changes, but with small steps. Simple, sacred. Morning. Begin with warm lemon water. It wakes the liver, preps digestion, delivers a gentle hit of vitamin C, the spark plug for collagen creation. Follow with light movement, a short walk, a stretch near the window. This tells your body, I'm alive, and I want to stay that way. Midday. Eat mindfully, not rushed, not standing. A bowl of lentils and greens sprinkled with pumpkin seeds. Sip green tea, not for trend, but for its quiet antioxidants, its calm clarity. Breathe deep between tasks. Inhale peace, exhale tension. Afternoon, pause. Have a small square of dark chocolate. Take a walk without purpose. Let your nervous system settle. Evening, your most sacred time. This is when collagen repair begins. Have a protein-rich dinner. Grilled salmon, garlicky spinach, a few roasted beets. Everything here whispers restoration. Dim the lights. Turn off the noise. Rub a little oil into your hands. Wrap yourself in quiet. Then sleep. 7, maybe 8 hours. But deep, dream-touched sleep. This is when collagen gets to work. When your skin smooths, your joints reset, your cells knit back together in silence. And don't forget, your mind matters too. Let's pause here, take a breath. You came for collagen, but what you found was so much more. This journey was never just about protein, it was about power. Yours, the power to choose, to care, to rebuild, not because you want to be young again, but because you're still very much alive. Collagen is not a fountain of youth, it's a mirror, reflecting how you live, what you feed yourself, how you speak to your body. It's built not just with food, but with love, with slow mornings, with grace-filled evenings, with a quiet promise. I will not abandon myself as I age, because let's be honest, aging isn't what we fear. What we fear is feeling invisible, fragile, left behind. But that's not your story. Not anymore. You're a woman who rises with intention, who lifts her fork like a form of prayer, choosing foods that don't just fill, they fortify. You're a woman who walks, not just to stay fit, but to stay connected to the world, to herself. You stretch, not just your body, but your courage. You hydrate, not just your skin, but your hope. You rest without guilt, because you know that real beauty requires real recovery. And you smile, not because life is perfect, but because you are proud of the way you're living it now. This is collagen in motion. It's not in a bottle. It's in your every choice, your every step. So no, this wasn't just a guide to firmer skin or stronger knees. This was a love letter to the woman you're still becoming. Every meal, every stretch, every moment of stillness, they're all part of your canvas. And what you're painting is not a younger version of you. It's a wiser, stronger, radiant expression of who you truly are. So go ahead, stand tall, eat well, move often, rest deeply, and glow from the inside out. You are not fading. You are forging a new kind of strength, one that says, I am not done yet. I am just beginning, again, with softness, with grace, and with collagen woven into every step forward. If this message touched something deep inside you, if it stirred a memory, a longing, or the quiet ache of recognition, if it made you pause just for a breath between all the tasks and all the trying, if it made you smile a little softer at your reflection or see yourself with kinder eyes, then this space was made for you. For the woman reclaiming herself piece by piece, for the soul that's learning how to be whole in new ways. You are not alone on this path of rediscovery. There are women, just like you, choosing nourishment over numbers, substance over size, and softness that does not mean weakness. They are choosing strength over shrinking, presence over perfection, truth over trends. And if today you felt seen, felt heard, felt honored, tell me, leave a comment below. Whisper your truth into the open. Tell me what you're reclaiming. Is it your skin, your stride, your softness, your sensuality, your right to take up space without apology? If this video offered you hope, clarity, or even just a reason to lift your chin, give it a like, because every click is a torch lit for another woman walking the same road in the dark. And if you want more food for the soul, more reminders that aging is not fading, but blooming in a deeper hue, hit subscribe. Because here, we don't chase youth. We honor growth. We don't fix flaws. We reveal radiance. We don't quiet our voices. We raise them in song, in strength, in sisterhood. This space is for you, not the girl you used to be, not the woman they told you to become, but the luminous soul you are unfolding into, day by day, step by step, cell by cell, choice by choice. So here's to glowing skin, graceful movement, and collagen that comes not just from meals, but from meaning, from joy, from deep rest, from being finally at home in your own skin. You're not just aging, you're ascending. And I will be right here, cheering for you, rooting for you, believing in every beautiful layer of your becoming. Welcome home.